What up, guys? So we are back for part 2 for hand physio.
She knows it, I love her, she knows it.
Today we got a warm towel. If you guys have like a heating pad, you can use a heating pad. If not, just take a towel, put it in a hot water, let it soak for a bit, make it real hot. We got a stress ball and we got just a TheraBand elastic. Now that I am out of the inflammation phase, we're gonna start getting to the maturation phase and proliferation phase. I'm kind of still in between that, which basically just means I'm slowly gonna start building those collagen fibers up. I'm gonna start getting them stronger. And now that the inflammation is pretty much out in the heat as well, which is a very good sign that most of the heat is gone, I can start getting proprioception back. I can start getting some muscular strength back, and I can start getting more ranges of motion without having an assistant. So I can start doing my ranges of motion by myself using my muscles, and then I can start getting them stronger. First, little warm up we're gonna do. You're gonna take hot towel or heat pad, put it on the area, all right? For about 10 minutes, get it real warm, get the blood flowing. After your hand is nice and warm, we're gonna start going through the range of motion. So like in the previous video, which is gonna be up above, you can just click the link. If you haven't done that one, don't watch this video yet, pause it, go watch the other one, and then come back here. Ranges of motion, we're gonna start with the wrist. I'm gonna go into flexion, as much as I can. So you're gonna do 3 sets of 12. Then we're gonna go into extension. 3 sets of 12. If you feel that you still can't get into the full range of motion, go as much as you can with those muscles, and then you can use that hand. Again, 3 sets of 12. Now we're gonna go into our fingers. So I'm gonna close my hand, open my hand. So these are gonna go back and forth. See, 3 sets of 12, it's basically just flexion and extension of the fingers, phalanges. Another word for fingers. I think it's cooler, it's a little funnier. It's called phalanges. Now we're getting into our strength. So first we're gonna start with the stress ball. A couple of things. You can do each finger individually, and you can do your whole hand. So I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do 2 sets of 15. I'm gonna squeeze with each finger. I'm gonna get each finger back. When you go through all your fingers, that's pretty much 1 rep. So we're gonna try to hit 15. Once you're done that, do that for 2 sets. Then we move on to the whole hand. So we're gonna squeeze and then open. When you do your squeeze, try to hold it for about 2 to 3 seconds. Now that we're using time, we're only gonna do 10 reps, so 2 times 10. Next, you're gonna grab an elastic, okay? Hair elastic would be great. I'm gonna use mine. You guys are gonna be able to see the flow. Use your hair elastic. You put it around your fingers like this, opening as much as we can. Doing 3 sets of 15 here. Working on those extensors, getting those fingers going. Get those extensor muscles going. Now we're gonna move down to the wrist. I have a TheraBand right here. I'm gonna fold it just because the resistance on it's a little too easy. I'm gonna place it on the ground and I'm gonna step on it. Lifting it up for you guys. Put it right there. Step on it, okay? Adjust it a bit for my height. I want my forearm to be along my leg and just have my wrist hanging down. So like, so. And you're gonna do wrist curls. Up, back down. So over here, we're gonna go 2 sets of 15. And when I flip the arm over, I'm going to do extension. I'm going to come up, go down, come up, and go down. Try to always focus on the eccentric part of it, which is the down phase. So if I'm flexing here, let me turn for you guys. I'm coming up this way. I'm going to come down slowly. Again, 3 to 4 seconds, 2 times 15. I'm going to put all the reps and sets at the bottom for you guys in this info box below. Okay, reps, sets, and everything in each exercise. These are little household things that everyone pretty much has. All right, so I would suggest you could start with an elastic, but using a dumbbell would be a lot better because you'd be able to basically see how you're progressing throughout the resistance. A TheraBand is kind of hard to know like how much you're doing, whereas a dumbbell I'd be like, okay, I'm at 5 pounds for this week. Next week I'm at 10 pounds. The other week I'm at 15. So you can see your progression from there, whereas with the TheraBand it's a little harder, but it's great to start with, and it's little things you guys have in your house that you can do. So there should be no excuse for you to help yourself and fix any issues you have. The last thing we're gonna do today is proprioception. Once you're at an inflammation phase and you can actually start using your hand and doing things, proprio is something that you want to get back right away. It's probably one of the most important ones. Due to when you do get an injury, whether it be on your hand, ankle, anything, you lose proprioception. That mind-muscle connection kind of fades out and you have to rebuild it again. I like to do a simple catching drill. If you have a wall, you could toss it with the uninjured hand on the wall and then catch. And you're working on agility as well. But right now we're gonna get one of my friends to do it with me. So, Dan, catch the ball. Basically, I'm gonna be catching it with this hand. He's gonna toss it anywhere. I'll have to be ready to catch. So it's a great drill for you guys to do. You're working on your reaction time, you're working on proprio, you're trying to catch, squeeze at the same time. Do 3 sets of 15, it's not hard, or you could do it for time. For proprio, I pretty much like doing time. So I would do 1 minute, just trying to catch the ball in different positions. As important as it is at the end of your training, you want to stretch everything else out. So a little stretch like this, 2 times 30 seconds, 4 times 15 seconds. Another one like this. Pretty much stretch all those muscles out. Usually you want to hold it for about a minute. So whether you split it up in 4 times 15 as I just said, or 2 times 30, or just hold it for 1 minute, that's sufficient enough. Just holding it for like 10 seconds and be like, oh, that was a great stretch. It's not going to do anything. You don't give the muscle enough time to stretch out, elongate, and relax. I didn't want to go too much in depth. These are little exercises that you guys can do at home. Very simple, very easy. Try the exercises out. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. You can DM me on Instagram. All my social media stuff is down below. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that bell so you guys do get notified when my videos do come up. That's it for now. Ciao till later. You guys know what it is. It's your boy. Headbutt, elbow. I said elbow. Punch, elbow, knee. We out. Peace.
I'ma walk with the elephant.